How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. How to stop people from stealing your energy. Emotional vampirism. That's the title of this video. Addressing emotional vampirism and preventing people from draining your energy involves understanding the dynamics of emotional boundaries, effective communication, and self-care strategies. So in this video, I'm going to give you an in-depth exploration on how to manage and protect your emotional well-being. Number one way of stopping people from stealing your energy is to recognize the signs. Understanding when someone is draining your energy is crucial. For instance, if you consistently feel exhausted or depleted after interactions with certain individuals, this might be a sign of emotional vampirism. For example, if a friend frequently offloads their problems on you without showing concern for your well-being, it is important to recognize this pattern. Number two is setting clear boundaries. Establishing boundaries is essential. Suppose a coworker constantly seeks emotional support during work hours, causing you stress and distraction. Politely but firmly let them know you need to focus on your tasks and can discuss their issues during breaks. To stop people from stealing your energy, communicate effectively. Clear communication can prevent misunderstandings. For instance, if a family member constant demands are overwhelming, express your feelings calmly and assertively. You might say, I need some time to recharge, so I can't discuss this right now. Let's talk later. Another way of stopping people from stealing your energy is to prioritize self-care. Invest in activities that replenish your energy. For example, if you feel drained after social gatherings, make time for solo activities like reading or jogging that will help you recharge. You can also stop people from stealing your energy by limiting exposure. Reducing the time spent with energy-draining individuals can help preserve your well-being. For instance, if a friend's negativity affects you, consider limiting your interactions and focusing on positive relationships. You can stop people from stealing your energy by practicing mindfulness. Being present and aware of your emotional state can help manage your responses to others. For example, during a heated conversation, take a deep breath and center yourself to avoid becoming overwhelmed. You can also learn to say no without guilt, that is, develop assertiveness. If a colleague continually asks for favors that affect your productivity, practice saying, I am unable to help with this request at the moment. You can stop people from stealing your energy by seeking support. Sometimes talking to a therapist or counselor can provide strategies to deal with emotional vampires. For instance, a therapist can help you develop coping mechanisms and assertive communication skills. You can also stop people from stealing your energy by cultivating positive relationships. Surround yourself with people who uplift and energize you. For example, spend more time with friends who inspire and support you rather than those who drain your energy. You can also establish personal time. Carve out time for yourself each day to unwind and recharge. For example, after a busy day, spend some time engaging in a hobby you enjoy, like painting or gardening. You can also stop people from stealing your energy by learning to let go. Sometimes distancing yourself from emotionally draining people is necessary for your well-being. For instance, if a relationship consistently undermines your self-esteem, it may be time to reconsider its place in your life. You can also practice empathy with limits. While being empathetic is important, it is crucial to avoid absorbing others' problems. For example, listen and offer support, but avoid taking on the emotional burden. You can also stop people from stealing your energy by using positive reinforcement. Encourage positive behavior in others by reinforcing it. For instance, if someone expresses their problems constructively, acknowledge their efforts and continue to support them in a balanced way. You can stop people from stealing your energy by implementing time management. Structure your day to include time for work, relaxation, and social interactions. For example, allocate specific times for meetings and personal downtime to avoid feeling overwhelmed. You can also strengthen your ability to handle stress and adversity. For instance, practice techniques like journaling, or meditation to build resilience against emotional drain. You can also educate others, and this will help you to stop people from stealing your energy. Sometimes people are unaware of their impact. Gently explain how their behavior affects you. For example, you can tell them, I feel drained after our conversations because they are very intense. Could we try to keep our discussions lighter? You can also set limits on availability. Define clear times when you are available for others and when you're not. For instance, establish boundaries for work-related calls or texts outside of office hours. To stop people from stealing your energy, you can acknowledge your needs. Understand and prioritize your own emotional needs. For example, if you need solitude to recharge, recognize this need and ensure you make time for it. You can stop people from stealing your energy by practicing emotional detachment. Learn to separate your emotions from others. For instance, if a friend is upset, offer support but don't let their feelings overwhelm your own. You can stop people from stealing your energy by engaging in personal growth. Invest in personal development to boost your confidence and resilience. For example, take courses or attend workshops that enhance your self-awareness and emotional intelligence. You can also stop people from stealing your energy by seeking balanced relationships. Look for relationships where support is mutual. For instance, ensure that your interactions with others involve give and take rather than one-sided emotional exchanges. You can stop people from stealing your energy by avoiding enabling behavior. Don't support or encourage dependency. For example, if someone relies on you for constant emotional support, encourage them to seek professional help if needed. You can decide how much emotional energy you can invest in others. For instance, if a friend frequently demands emotional support, limit the frequency of these interactions to maintain your own balance. You can stop people from stealing your energy by practicing self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when you feel emotionally drained. For example, acknowledge your limits and give yourself permission to take a break without feeling guilty. You can stop people from stealing your energy by developing healthy coping strategies. Find constructive ways to manage stress. For example, practicing yoga or engaging in a creative hobby can help you cope with emotional strain. You can stop people from stealing your energy by establishing emotional boundaries. Create clear emotional boundaries to protect your well-being. For example, decide how much you are willing to share about your personal life and stick to it. You can stop people from stealing your energy by fostering relationships built on respect and understanding. For instance, communicate your need for respect and consideration in conversations. Reinforce your self-worth and resilience with positive affirmations. For example, remind yourself daily of your strengths and achievements. Avoid overcommitting. Be realistic about your limits. For instance, don't agree to participate in activities or events if you feel it will lead to emotional exhaustion. You can work with others to find balanced solutions to conflicts. For example, if a friend's needs are overwhelming, discuss ways to address their concerns without compromising your own well-being. You can also understand that your emotional well-being is as important as anyone else's. For example, prioritize your needs and don't sacrifice your mental health for others. To stop people from stealing your energy, be mindful of your energy levels. Pay attention to how different interactions affect you. For instance, if a certain activity or person consistently leaves you feeling drained, take steps to limit those interactions. You can cultivate relationships where boundaries are respected. For example, if someone consistently oversteps your limits, address the issue directly and establish new boundaries. You can practice active listening, engage in conversations with full attention, but also set limits on how much emotional energy you invest. For example, listen empathetically, but avoid getting overly involved in others' problems. You can establish personal emotional goals to guide your interactions. For instance, aim to maintain a balance between supporting others and taking care of yourself. You can stop people from stealing your energy by surrounding yourself with people who support and uplift you. For example, create a circle of friends who provide positive reinforcement and encouragement. You can tackle issues with energy draining individuals head on. For example, if a colleague's behavior is affecting your work, Have a direct and respectful conversation about your concerns. You can incorporate stress relief practices into your routine. For instance, regular exercise, meditation, or deep breathing exercises can help manage the effects of emotional drain. You can stop people from stealing your energy through reflection on your relationships. Periodically assess the impact of your relationships on your emotional health. For example, evaluate whether certain relationships contribute positively or negatively to your well-being. You can seek professional help if needed. Don't hesitate to seek guidance from a mental health professional. For example, if emotional vampirism is significantly impacting your life, a therapist can offer strategies and support. Manage your online interactions to prevent emotional drain. For instance, limit your time on social media or adjust your settings to reduce exposure to negative content. You can ensure your daily life includes a mix of activities that promote well-being. For example, balance work, social time, and personal hobbies to maintain overall health. You can enhance your ability to understand and manage your emotions. For example, practice recognizing and expressing your feelings in a constructive manner. You can also promote open and respectful communication in your relationships. For example, foster conversations where both parties can express their needs and feelings without judgment. You can also learn to delegate, share responsibilities to prevent emotional overload. For example, if you are involved in group projects, delegate tasks to others to balance the workload. You can stop people from stealing your energy by engaging in positive self-talk. Use affirmations to reinforce your emotional resilience. For example, remind yourself that you deserve respect and that you can set boundaries effectively. You can stop people from stealing your energy through practicing emotional regulation. Develop skills to manage your emotional responses. For example, use techniques like mindfulness or cognitive reframing to stay balanced during stressful interactions. You can also stop people from stealing your energy by fostering independence. Encourage others to develop their own coping skills. For example, support friends in finding their own solutions rather than relying on you for constant emotional support. You can stop people from stealing your energy by setting realistic expectations. Understand that not all relationships will be perfectly balanced. For instance, accept that some people may need more support than others, but maintain your own boundaries. You can also stop people from stealing your energy by celebrating your progress. Acknowledge and celebrate your successes in managing emotional vampirism. For example, recognize the positive changes in your interactions and reward yourself for maintaining healthy boundaries. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.